Is it behaving? Oh, it's doing this nonsense. Well, we are live on YouTube at least, so... Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here. I think it's just having a recording issue. Okay, so we won't be recording. Well, we're streaming, but hey-oh. Anyway, OBS is just being weird. Hello everybody, JaffaArchfiend here, and so 2.5 has unleashed itself upon Genshin Impact. However, before we can do the new Archon Quest, the main story quest, we first of all have to go through the Raiden Shoguns character story. Imperatrix Umbrosa Chapter Act 1, which is available. Go to your quest log, story quest, which you unlock with the keys which you can get from your from your daily commissions. So, I've got a lot of stuff to go through. And there's Zach. So today we'll be going. Yeah, just a heads up in case I lose signal. We do have Storm Dudley hitting us here in the UK. I didn't pick the name, so just a heads up on that one. And this stream will be purely doing the Raiden Shogun's character story. We won't be getting into the Archon story just yet. I'll be saving that for tomorrow. The reason for that is because, well, I've got dinner and then Dungeons & Dragons after this. So, with that being said, let's dive on into the Archon Quest. No, not the Archon Quest. Yeah, I just said I'm not doing the Archon Quest. The character story quest for the Raiden Shogun. We have to go to the statue of the omnipresent god, first of all. It's not that kind of storm. It's not that kind of storm, Zach. It is just a hell of a lot of wind and rain. Like 70 mile per hour.
If the Tenryo Commission won't assist in dealing with the thunderstorm, the consequences could be catastrophic.
Well, that's auspicious timing. I enjoy.
It's not that we're unwilling to do our part. We just don't have any spare hands right now. I hope you can understand.
Exactly. So let's keep the discussion going and see if we can find a solution.
Hey, Toma! What's going on?
Hello you two. We were just talking about what an impact you've made in Inazuma.
What a coincidence.
Greetings. Thank you both again for delivering Miss Hiragi's letter that time.
So they're friends of yours. I'm Master Kamaji's servant. Call me Ippe.
Sounds like you're having some trouble.
Well,
Oh, yes,
the Tri-Commission's work used to consist of gathering information for the Shogun and carrying out any duties she assigned.
Used to consist to. Aha.
But recently, she announced that she wishes to spend some time in solitude and self-reflection. Since she is refusing to receive any visitors, there is no one to tell us what to do.
Oh, booger.
We all understand if the Shogun needs some quiet time to gather her thoughts. The only problem is, in the meantime, the thunderstorm out at sea has been getting wilder.
I hear that storm represents the Shogun's will.
Yep, that's the one. And all the time it's been there, the storm has never changed in shape or size. But now, it seems to be drawing closer
Hello.
to Inazuma.
Poma? Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, Ron.
What? So her will's changed and she wants to destroy Inazuma now? Or is this her way of trying to get revenge on us?
That would be a little childish.
Oh yeah, you're right. If she really wanted to get revenge on us, she could just strike us with lightning right here!
I enjoyed all the episodes for it.
Which would also be pretty scary.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to worry about that. The reason we're concerned is that we've never known the almighty Shogun's will to falter before.
Considering Liu as god left not too long ago, it's hard not to take it as a bad sign. A lot of people now believe that the thunderstorm is getting wilder because the almighty Shogun is having health problems. The fact that she won't see anyone right now makes us concerned that things are only going to get worse.
That seems like a valid... given the fact that her health problems is her puppet's body, I don't think
Right.
it's that.
So, before rumors start spreading, Miss Kamisato got me to come here and discuss countermeasures with the Tenryo Commission. We need to make sure we're prepared to deal with the chaos if and when it arrives.
Always a good idea to be prepared for something just in case it doesn't happen.
Unfortunately, the reality is that the Tenryou Commission is facing huge internal instability at the moment. The Kujo clan has lost control over the other clans.
Oh, that's not good.
Huh? Why is that?
I think I can give you a few reasons, but just in case...
The Kujo clan is still awaiting the Shogun's trial for colluding with the Fatui and nearly destroying the whole of Inazuma.
That.
Everyone knows that a change of commissioner is inevitable. It's just a matter of time before the almighty Shogun hands down her decree.
To put it simply, no one will take orders from the Kujo clan anymore. But there's still work that has to be done.
And none of the other clans can agree on who's in charge.
If Mr. Takayuki was in better health, there might be a way through.
Hi there,
But now-
Aldo.
My lack of ability is to blame. I failed to uncover the truth in time, and I failed to stop my father. And now, as acting head of the clan, I'm failing to quell the unrest.
Ooh, I would hate to be Kamaji right now.
Don't blame yourself, Master. You have to at least keep your chin up until your older brother returns. The Kujo clan can't cope with any more instability in its current state.
Yes, you're right. Masahito has enough on his plate at the moment. Mustn't cause any more issues for him. Okay, Toma, let's revisit this discussion in a few days. Right now, I need to go visit Takatsukasa Susumu, head of the Takatsukasa clan. He's the only one capable of taking charge of the situation now.
Okay.
I suppose. Well, okay, no problem. A speedy resolution to the Tenryou Commission's internal issues is in our best interest as well.
I'll come with you, Master.
No need. I'll handle this by myself.
Oh, okay. Take care then. Come back soon.
If you think about it, both the thunderstorm situation and the issue with the Tenryou Commission have been caused by the Shogun's decision to take some time off, right?
And we're kind of maybe possibly responsible for her decision to take some time off.
If things carry on like this, people will start to panic.
Maybe we could invite her out for a while.
You can actually do that?
We can try.
Don't know for sure, but we may as well try. Whether she takes us up on the offer or not will depend on what mood she's in.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys know what to do. Shall I leave it up to you then? You know, everyone's worrying about the Shogun's condition, but if people got to see her in person, it would put their fears to rest.
Good call.
Thank you very much. I owe you one. Again.
The way Paimon sees it, there's only one person who might have the chance to see the Shogun while she's isolating, right?
Yeah. Yaimiko.
Let's take a trip to the Grand Narukami Shrine.
To see a certain foxy shrine head of the shrine. Reflections of Mortality. No, that's not me just kind of making up the title. Yaimiko's
Your
literally
master
a
shouldn't
fox.
blame himself so much.
Well, in human
Anyone else
form.
in his position would find it just as difficult to deal with.
Exactly. He puts far too much pressure on himself. The Kujo clan's future isn't looking bright.
Alright, time to teleport off to the Grand Narukami Shrine. That's the annoying thing with storms. I act up with my hay fever and asthma, which is weird. Which in turn makes my eyeballs itchy. Right, Yaimiko, where is that fox? Try looking in front of the shrine first. Ah, there she is. Yaimiko, the Raiden Shogun's familiar, head of the Grand Narukama Shrine, and editor-in-chief of the AI publishing house.
I wasn't expecting to receive VIP shrine visitors during downtime. So I suppose you're here just to visit me?
Yes, I was.
What a smooth talker. Though your eyes do not lie as convincingly as your tongue. You came because you need my help, didn't you?
There's no sense trying to trick one of the best tricksters.
Still, your answer has put me in a good mood. So tell me, what is the matter?
It's the Shogun.
We heard the Shogun decided to take a break, and since then the thunderstorm around Inazuma has gotten wilder. Rumor has it that the thunderstorm is affected by the Shogun's will, so people are worrying that something might be wrong with her.
The Tenryou Commission also needs her attention.
All right. There's little purpose in keeping anything hidden from you anyway.
Oh?
Since the battle, the Shogun has been greatly troubled and her temperament has changed drastically.
Well, Loki might be the best trickster for Norse mythology, but when it comes to Japanese mythology, you can't beat a fox.
What?
Temperaments change?
Her power was already on the decline. Then you dealt her that fateful strike.
Oops.
The defeat was a heavy blow to her. It also didn't help that I forgot to bring her some tricolor dango and light novels when I went to see her. Oh, the poor thing. Without desserts and books to console herself with, she was so angry she quite simply lost it. Crying and ranting and raving. Oh, I could hardly bear to see her that way.
Are we talking about a 500... Are we talking about a 1,000-year-old adult here, or a child?
You expect us to believe that a god would throw a temper tantrum over something like that?
The faces. God, even the floating minions sharing the faces with us. It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
Before you get too indignant, consider the fact that your concerns sound every bit as nonsensical to me as that blatant lie did to you.
Went into the warrior's mat. No.
Faye seeks eternity. To her, mortal lives come and go in the blink of an eye. Of what consequence to her are mortal concerns for her well-being?
You're saying she's fine, right?
I don't know the details. She said she wanted to rest, and I have nothing pressing that requires her attention, so there is no reason to disturb her. I have heard about the thunderstorm, though. As to the cause, it is not inconceivable that, as you suggest, her will has wavered somewhat.
Maybe she's gone stir crazy.
I am the only one in all of Inazuma who can visit her while she is resting. But tell me, why should this concern me? Why should I do this for you, when I already have everything one could ever want, and have seen everything one could ever wish to see?
People of Inazuma?
I like that answer.
Oh!
Here is the pass permit. Show it to the Okuzumeshu at the gate, and he will let you in.
Thanks, Miko!
My question was in jest, but since you answered it in earnest, please stay true to your word.
Will do.
Oh, and don't forget to return the pass permit to me after you have finished with it.
Narukami, please. See that he stays safe.
Well, it depends on the Pantheon. Well, it depends on the Pantheon and the type of god, really. I mean, to take the I don't want to use the term Abrahamic because there's some issue with that terminology. But the one singular god that is kind of shared between Christianity, Islam, and all that. They like to pretend they're this aloof being, from what I can understand, that is very much supposedly looking out for our best interests. That has a mysterious plan that none dare to question, otherwise you get plunged into hell. Sort of very distant father figure type. Meanwhile, you have the gods of, like, the Norse Pantheon, who are... You've got the gods of the Norse Pantheon, Greco-Roman Pantheon, who are much more... I want to say human? Well, actually, no. The Norse Pantheon is much more human in terms of outlook and all kind of stuff and behavior. Whereas
The almighty
Greco-Roman
Shogun
is
has
much
requested
more
solitude.
human,
No visitors
borderline
allowed.
nature.
Oh, we've got a pass permit from Miko!
Don't be ridiculous. Lady Guji never gives her pass permit to another person. Not even esteemed travelers like yourselves.
Look at the damn permit.
Guji Ai is only authorized to hold that pass permit because of the trust that the almighty Shogun places in her, and her alone. Wait, this is... authentic!
Feel free to check with Miko.
Understood. Then as the Shogun has ordered, I must not stand in your way. Apologies. Please proceed. Since the Shogun is resting at this time, please be especially respectful, and make sure your behavior is impeccable.
Oh boy. The Greco-Roman deities tend to be more elemental in their moods. They're sort of a blend between elemental and human in terms of stuff like that, whereas the Norse pantheon is much more humanish in terms of, you know, behaviors and stuff.
Look how she's pacing back and forth. Don't you think she looks a little anxious?
Raiden Shogun.
How did you get in? Trespassers are to be eliminated at once.
Oh god, we're talking to the robot.
Wait, no, it's us! Why are you treating us like we're your enemies? We made amends, didn't we? Also, we got in by totally legitimate means!
Denied. Use of force has been forbidden. Anyway, be gone. Do not disturb my solitude.
Is everything okay?
That is of no concern. This is my recuperation state.
What do you make of this? She's acting strange, huh?
Do puppets really need rest and relaxation?
This body has no need of rest. But I am an assistant to the one within. If she wishes to rest, I must follow her will.
Ah, okay.
Paimon gets it. So this is all A's doing. But why? Surely you going about your business doesn't interfere with the plane of Euthymia. She's got plenty of space in there. Seems like it would be the perfect place for rest and relaxation.
I do as she wishes. I can say no more than this.
Why not put their minds at
I
rest?
cannot. In my current state, even if I went out, I could do nothing. I am currently unwilling to deal with any business. I am also incapable of it.
Oh.
What do you mean by that?
It has been forbidden. Please refrain from making me talk any further.
What should we do? It feels like this conversation is going nowhere.
Are you sick?
Oh, it's you two. It's been a while.
Oh, there you go. There you are.
The Shogun can't do much at the moment. Come straight in and see me.
Okay. Just straight into the plane of Euthymia. Okay. Oh boy. As a recap, the plane of Euthymia is her own personal subspace pocket dimension, which exists kind of inside the puppet. Oh, we're back to here. Okay. Well, at least it's much more bright and colourful than last time. Okay, all good. No twinkly lights though, but hey. Hi.
That was terrifying! Would it be so hard to give us a little warning first?
It's not your first time. I don't see what there is to be so alarmed about.
So, is the Shogun broken? Are you gonna get it fixed, or...?
Don't worry. The Shogun's not broken.
Hey, Pokemon
I've
Kage.
just
And yep.
temporarily disabled many of her functions.
Why did you shut off your robot's parts?
Currently, the Shogun is unable to handle any business and cannot appear as me. So the easiest solution was to announce that I am resting.
That's what you meant by forbidden.
As I said, I need to think about Inazuma's eternity, and thinking takes time. But the Shogun is still running based on her old rules. I can't allow her to make any mistakes while I am working things out.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I mean, it is a robot. It is a puppet body. Oh god.
No, she was not created to ever be turned off.
Wait, I'm sorry. You didn't give her an off switch? Okay, that sounds like that could be a problem later on. No, well, from what I understand, the quantum realm is literally just a sub. It's basically going really, 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 really small. This is a whole other, dimension. Think of it like more like a Earth 51, Earth 52 type of deal. Only more like Earth 51.1 type of thing. If that makes any sense. I don't mind not getting that much attention, Kage.
Furthermore,
I
I had even predicted at the time that I may wish to modify the Shogun's operational rules at some point in the future. However, such changes would not be conducive to eternity.
You are so strict with yourself.
That's why the Shogun has a robust system to safeguard against modification. It's also to protect against unforeseen circumstances.
So basically you foresaw you might have to change the Shogun's rules in the future, but at the same time you also made it so it would be very tricky to modify your robots. Okay, well, that makes sense. Not a lot of people will be able to modify your robot, but at the same time you wanted to make sure no one could modify your robot that easily. Which, given the situation with the Fatui and all kind of stuff that we later encountered, kind of seems valid, really. Oh yeah.
For now, while I figure out the form that eternity should take, it's more effective for me to temporarily disable some of the puppet's functions, rather than attempt to modify her rules.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! The thunderstorm's getting out of control because some of the Shogun's functions have been disabled.
The thunderstorm is getting out of control? This is the first I've heard of it.
Oh wow, you really haven't been no one's really been telling you anything, have they?
Huh? Okay, well, let us bring you up to speed.
Yeah, let's give her the laydown on what's going on.
I see. So the thunderstorm is drawing closer.
You can fix it, right?
It's just a minor error. This kind of thing was bound to happen. A small modification to the Shogun should fix it.
Seems a little arbitrary.
Don't look at me like that. I've never had to tinker with the Shogun before, and she's very complicated. It's practically inevitable for something to go wrong when you start tweaking things.
Just look at their faces. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, yeah, Rusky. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, hello and welcome to the stream.
Yes, that's it. I'm not making excuses. It's the truth.
Oh, wow.
It's fine, just as long as you can fix it is all.
Any progress on your thoughts about eternity?
Not much. As before, I can see the way forward, yet there are still contradictions.
That's life.
But there is no urgency. To reach an ill-conceived verdict in haste, just for the sake of having reached one, would be a confusion of priorities.
Come with us. Gotta change the pace.
If everyone sees that the Shogun is in good health, it'll put all the speculation and rumors out there to rest. And who knows? A change of scenery might put you in a different mood and give you some fresh inspiration.
You mean, leave the plane of Euthymia?
You haven't left in a long time, I'll bet.
It's unnecessary, as far as I'm concerned. But since you're inviting me, a change of pace might well be nice. All right, then. I'll come out for a while. Oh, since the theme of the day is a change of pace, you can just call me A. I'm not a great fan of rigid titles.
What? But you're just A's consciousness, aren't you? Can consciousness actually leave this place?
I mean, she's got a puppet body on the outside, Paimon.
I have my ways. I would never subject myself to imprisonment voluntarily.
Oh, great! Then there's nothing to worry about. Allow us to be your tour guides.
Tour guides? What's a tour guide?
Oh wow, she's got a lot to catch up on. And honestly, she figured, from what I can understand, that she'd only need the one robot. She'd only need the one puppet because she's seeking eternity. And eternity is a single thing forever. So there's no need for upgrades. Boomer incoming. I think she kind of predates the boomers.
Someone to show you around the Inazuma of today and give you tips on where to eat and how to have fun. All right, let's go, go, go!
Loading screen, loading screen, loading screen, screen. Okay. Just for a giggle. An alternate party sets up. Kind of like that, Zach. Kind of, yeah. Only slightly more drastic. Right, what level did I have her at? Oh, level 20.
The campaign begins.
Just for a giggle. Captain America was only in ice for a few decades. Raiden Shogun's not been outside of the plane of Euthymia for at least 500 years? So she has no real clue about what, well, anything is going to be. Oh boy.
Is this the marketplace? It's a far cry from how I remember it. The stores have changed, and so have the vendors. Well, that's to be expected. It's the Shogun!
I'm still waiting for Chi-Chi. I've got everyone else but Chi-Chi.
What is the almighty Shogun doing here?
Isn't the Shogun sick? This is quite sudden.
I appear to have frightened the people.
It's okay.
Well, what did you expect? The almighty Shogun makes an impromptu appearance in town? People are gonna freak out a bit.
Doesn't the Shogun normally patrol these parts?
Patrolling the streets is the Tenryou Commission's job. The Shogun has a lot of information to process and orders to give out. She doesn't have time to deal with it herself. Additionally, the Shogun has no need of recreation. There would be no need for her to come here just to pass the time or to relax.
So, what do we do now? Should we go away for a while and make a more low-profile return later?
You're traveling with this country's literal god. There's no chance of a low-profile return.
Why? It's not like I'm here to cause trouble. Let's just relax.
It was more the ordinary people that Paimon was worried about. Never mind. This definitely seems like your style, eh?
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
People still use Mora in commercial transactions, I assume.
Yep.
Yep, same as ever. Just as shiny and just as hypnotic. Wait a second. Hey, are you saying you don't have any Mora either?
Oh god.
Of course I don't. There is no need for commerce in the plane of Euthymia. If I ever need something, I can simply have one of the commissions bring it to me. Wait, what do you mean, either?
I mean, we've got Mora, but it's good lord.
Anyway,
every single
people seem
god
to
we've
be
met is
behaving
Dark
in a very
Thor.
orderly fashion. I don't see the liveliness you spoke of anywhere.
People aren't exactly gonna let their hair down in front of the almighty Shogun.
To be fair, all three of the gods we've encountered
What
so
is
far
this
have
doll
had their nose
selling?
side removed, so...
I don't believe I've ever seen this before.
Oh, hello. Oh, the Mora thing. That's a good point. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with Mora. Oh god, we're going to introduce the almighty Shogun to street food. Okay, this should be interesting.
Shogun, excuse me.
It's all right. Relax. I'm just here to look around. I'm having a change of pace today. Could you tell me about the items you're selling?
Of course. I've got all kinds of snacks here. Takoyaki, dango, and milk, and so on.
Huh? Milk? Sounds kind of like the odd one out.
It might sound odd, but it is in fact my specialty.
Milk's your specialty?
You see, many of the stores in town are already very well established. I couldn't compete with them no matter what I sell. So my idea was to create some new combinations to give customers a novel experience.
Okay, that makes sense.
For example, my latest concoction is this dango milk. When the dango are worked into a viscous form, they mix very nicely with the milk.
Ooh, that does sound tasty.
The focus is not just the taste, but also the unique texture.
That does sound interesting.
Oh, dango with milk. I've never heard of it. What made you want to do this?
I'm sorry, Shogun. I've got no bone to pick with eternity.
I said relax. There's no need to go treading on eggshells. Do you really think the eternity I pursue is something that can be shaken by dango and milk?
Why do I feel like she's different than I expected? Actually, it came to me by chance. A friend was catering once and made too many dango, so they gave some to me. But there were more than I had use for. My milk wasn't selling well at that time either, and both dango and milk have a short shelf life. So I thought I'd try mixing the two as I had nothing to lose. To my surprise, in the right proportion, it tasted superb.
A chance combination. Interesting. May I try this drink?
The almighty Shogun wants to try? Well, certainly. And you two should try it too.
I want to try it.
Nice. It's sweet. The sensation is not so different from eating a dessert. A unique beverage indeed.
Yeah, it's definitely a drink, but it also feels like eating food.
It's a little bit like porridge? But the resemblance is only superficial.
Huh.
Anyway, I like it.
Aww.
I'm very glad you approve.
I imagine that an item as delicious as this dango milk must sell exceptionally well, no?
Well, I won't lie to you. Sales are very average.
Oh.
Huh? So it's selling slowly? Why is that?
Oh, gosh, she's interested.
Because most people aren't willing to give it a try. They think it's an unusual combination, even though everyone who's tried it before rates it highly. I'm not saying the almighty Shogun has unusual tastes. Please, don't take it the wrong way.
Oh, buddy, you're fine, you're fine.
Ah, I see. Well, that can be fixed. I'll just have the Yashiro Commission order a few hundred cups and go door-to-door delivering them.
Oh, God. This is Batman buying the bank. Good Lord.
No, almighty Shogun. That's too much.
Oh, my God.
Is it? I just want them to try it. It would be a shame for them to miss out on dango milk.
So you like sweet things?
Of course. I've heard that most humans like desserts, so it's not unusual that I should enjoy them too. Miko agrees with me on this.
She's not crazy. She just has a very different understanding of how things work. Good Lord.
There's nothing like dessert for improving one's mood. Much more enjoyable than meditating alone all the time. By the way, Miko mentioned that she founded something called the Yai Publishing House to sell some sort of light novels.
Uh-oh.
She's always bragging to me about it, but it's difficult for me to really imagine without seeing the place for myself. Can you take me there?
Oh, boy.
Sure, let's go and have a look.
Oh, this is going to be a recipe for disaster. AI publishing house. Oh boy. This is gonna be a disaster. Oh, that fox is gonna get way too much amusement out of this.
Shogun!
Oh, I have no doubt I'm gonna enjoy Yaimiko's story quest.
Almighty Shogun! What brings you to the Eye Publishing House? Do you have instructions for us?
No, not at all. Don't be so nervous. I'm just here to look around.
Apologies. I still don't quite understand. Are you here to look into the management? Or publishing regulations? Or fire safety measures?
Oh, wow, this guy's... To be fair.
She just wants to browse your books.
Yeah.
The Almighty Shogun wishes to... read light novels?
Blame your boss.
Yes. Any recommendations?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. First time light novel reader. This is gonna be fun.
The Eye Publishing House's novels are mostly targeted at the general public, and the content is all kinds of strange. I'm
putting it
not sure
mildly.
we have anything quite to the Almighty Shogun's taste.
Yeah, you never know until she tries.
I'm just here to try something new. There's no fun in reading the same kind of thing over and over again. Relax. It's just words on a page, isn't it? What could I misunderstand, really?
Oh, famous last words here, love. Famous last words. Oh, no.
In principle, you're absolutely right. It's just...
It'll be fine. If there's anything the Shogun doesn't understand, we'll explain it to her.
Well, maybe Shogun just wants to have a look.
Well... okay, then. Please proceed to the bookshelf over there. It has all the latest bestsellers.
Oh, boy.
There are some winning entries from the This Novel is Amazing competition. I've just finished compiling them into a saleable form. Don't take them too seriously. It's all just a bit of fun.
Bear that in mind. Don't take them too seriously. Bear that in mind. Do not take them too seriously. She's gonna completely miss this point, isn't she?
Okay. Let's go then.
Right, yeah, it is just... I'm loving the voice actor for this. It's like, it's the exact same voice actor from the Raiden Shogun and and it's just... She gives us such a different performance for both of them, and it is... Mwah!
Huh. How can this be? Did I underestimate the caliber of this material?
Uh-oh.
I know every individual word in these books' titles, so why is it that they make no sense to me in these particular combinations?
Oh, wow, yeah. The titles of light novels. Yep. Oh, God, we haven't even gone to the first page, and she's already stumped by the titles.
Take this one, for example. The good thing about being reincarnated as a hilichurl is that I only need to eat sunsetias to become stronger.
I kind of want to read that. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to read that. I know it is just the tone work, and it is just... Mwah! Mwah!
It's so long. Is it true that hilichurls grow stronger from eating sunsetias? Well, surely it should be some sort of meat, at least.
Don't take it too seriously. I told you she's not going to pay attention to that.
It's just a narrative device.
Narrative device.
It's imaginary.
So it's made up? What's the point of that? Without being grounded in reality, how can the story be believable?
You're being reincarnated as a hilichurl. There's nothing grounded in reality about this so far already.
Also, I'm fairly certain that hilichurls can't write stories. So, does this author claim to be documenting hilichurl life from an outside perspective, perhaps?
Hey.
Paimon's starting to understand Kuroda's reservations right about now.
I will admit there is a recent turn at the moment of reincarnated and isekai works at the moment. That is a very strong turn at the moment. So, I can understand that being the option here for this. Fads have no place in eternity.
How about we choose for you? We can pick out some novels that are easier to understand and give you the scoop.
Paimon, that phrase might be a little too long.
All right, then. I believe myself to be relatively well-read, but with stories like these, I don't even know where to start. I have high hopes, though. This seems like Miko's style, so I'm sure the stories are very entertaining.
To be fair, there's what the fox finds entertaining and what you'll find entertaining. They could be very different things.
Alright, leave it to us. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Alright, what books are we going to pick out? Oh, go
This could be a pretty tough job. Let's see what we're up against.
Ooh, a leeway martial arts story. Life made me a fighter when I just want to be a writer. Oh god, is that Chang the Ninth's work? Fighting between different gangs. The protagonist aspires to only become a humble novelist because it comes from the world of gang strength because of an unparalleled martial arts ability.
What a strange person. Why would someone want to be a novelist that badly?
This is Chang the Ninth's work, isn't it?
Someone like that could easily become the top martial arts pro in the world.
It's all about the journey.
You do have a point. And a character so determined to follow their ambition is likely to appeal to A, right?
Interesting. Read a daily life romance story. The chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life. This book is about the love stories between a very mediocre man and 7 beautiful women. Oh no. It is a chronological account of the protagonist's daily life, featuring many amusing anecdotes. The writing is solid, the prose is elegant, and the author brilliantly brings out the unique charm of each character in the story. The story stops at a crucial moment when the character's childhood sweetheart is about to confess their love to him.
The suspense is killing Paimon! Paimon only skimmed through, but Paimon can tell this girl has loved the main character with all her heart since childhood.
Hope she finds happiness.
Yeah, she has so much love to give. She deserves it.
Oh god.
The plot is really gripping. But would A really understand this kind of mortal romance?
Meanwhile, reincarnation adventure story. Shogun Almighty, reborn as Raiden with unlimited power. Oh no! Oh wow. That's getting kind of breezy out there. Oh boy. In this book, the protagonist is struck by lightning beneath a thunder sakura and wakes up to discover that he has become the Raiden Shogun. Oh god. Prior to this event, the protagonist is a nobody who gets bullied by everyone. But after becoming the Raiden Shogun, he acquires unlimited power. The appeal of this one probably lies in the euphoria of going from powerlessness to omnipotence and the protagonist's inner journey to finally breaking free from her low self-esteem. Now, it's hard to see how the story would develop after the protagonist literally becomes the Raiden Shogun.
With a premise like this, it's no wonder Kuroda was nervous about letting A look around.
We're not showing her that one.
Paimon thinks it might be best not to bring this one up with A. We might get the author in trouble.
Doesn't paint the Shogun in a bad light.
Well, if someone turned into Paimon and did a bunch of stuff this Paimon would never do, Paimon would feel really uncomfortable.
Good point. Right.
That's all of them. Let's try to explain them to A.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Right, where is she? Where's the Raiden Shogun? Where are you? There you are. Okay.
The looks on your faces tell me you found some good stories.
Let's take a look at... let's go through the love story first. Since you were recommending risky, let's take a look at this love story option. You regale A with the plot of the chaotic epic that is the tale of my youthful love life.
Why are there 7 people, all striving to have a relationship with a single male protagonist? Is this some sort of narrative device, too?
I suppose you could call it wish fulfillment.
Not really. It's a pretty normal story. You know, where the guy can only choose one girl in the end.
I see. Yes, this is an important relationship, so he must choose wisely, but the decision-making process is a source of agony and conflict. So, could the author not simply add a narrative device whereby the main character could accept the feelings of all 7 admirers at once? Yes.
Oh wow.
That would solve it.
That would turn it from a romance novel into a harem novel.
That would be the most boring love story ever!
Love. Narrative devices are truly mysterious things.
So what do you think of Yae Publishing House's light novels, eh? Do you like the stories we picked?
What I take from these stories is not so much the content itself, but what they represent
So we don't get to see the
in
other
terms of
options.
the effects of
Okay.
time upon Inazuma. Back when I decided to isolate myself in the plane of Euthymia, there was no Yae Publishing House, and certainly no stories of this kind. In accordance with my wishes, the Shogun did her best to create an eternal
Yeah, love.
nation. A nation that, in theory, should remain entirely unchanged over time.
And yet...
But the fact is that both the food and the stories have changed with time.
It's human nature to seek change.
I disagree with your point of view. That's what I would say if we were still in the plane of Euthymia. But the truth is right here in front of my eyes, and I can't deny it.
And that's exactly why we brought you out, to take a look around and get some fresh ideas. Sure, it's not the same as you remember, but one way or another, people are loving life in the present. That's gotta be a good thing, right?
True, if others have done the other options on YouTube, which we might take a look at later.
Yes, you're right. I'm wary of any and all change. But I do not wish for my pursuit of eternity to stop human lives from changing for the better. Thank you for inviting me out. This trip has been quite eye-opening for me.
Don't mention it.
This may be an everyday occurrence for you, but for me, this trip has been quite an occasion. I've seen a lot, and it's made me think a lot. I really can't praise it highly enough. I hope I will remember it for a long time to come.
Well, why don't we take a photo?
Ooh, great idea! A's had a wonderful time, and a photo is the best way to remember it!
Take a photo? Once again, I'm faced with a combination of words that makes absolutely no sense to me.
This is the face as well. Fair enough.
It's okay. Come with us. We'll find a scenic spot and show you what we mean.
I mean, I think she'd probably appreciate a photo. It's a snapshot of a single moment, frozen forever in eternity.
Interesting.
I think she'd kind of appreciate a photo.
So, what are we supposed to be doing?
We're taking a photo of you. Just leave the hard work to us. All you need to do is stand over there and strike a pose.
Uh-oh. Paimon, what have you done? What have you done?
Basically, a photo makes a visual record of you at this very moment in time, so it makes a great souvenir.
Okay, so what exactly is striking a pose?
The photo is a visual representation.
Ah, I see. So in other words, I need to do some sort of visually agreeable action in front of you, right?
Yes?
The more I think about it, the more embarrassing it seems.
Even just doing a peace sign will do.
How should I pose? Help me out here. It should look good, but not too over the top. This isn't coming naturally to me at all.
Graceful and dignified, stern and serious, relaxed and casual.
Casual. How about this? This feels quite natural.
That works.
Okay, let's get started.
Let's pick a good angle to record this moment from.
How do I hide camera? There we go. Oh, apparently not. Okay. Ah! Okay. There we go. Save that one.
Snacks I have. Please let me grow up faster.
It's a wrap! Take a look! Here's the photo we took of you.
Wow. This is astonishing. Is it some kind of magic? It seems to be
Kind of yes, kind of no.
another copy of me. But she doesn't seem to be able to move or talk.
It's just a record.
I thought it would turn out poorly because I felt rather rigid, but it actually looks more natural than I imagined. The pose is exactly the same, and so is the scenery in the background. I can't imagine how it's achieved.
That's what makes it so special!
Hang on. I'm still struggling to understand this. I need you to explain it again.
Fair enough.
So, the one in this photo, are you sure it isn't me?
It's a record of you.
If it's not me, then why does she look exactly like me? And if she is me, then who am I?
Oh wow, she's going down the rabbit hole. She's going down the rabbit hole. Abort, abort, abort. Pull the parachute. Pull the parachute. Pull the cord. Pull the cord.
Okay, that's way above Paimon's head. Over to you, traveler.
I was going to go the option of have you ever looked in a mirror? Basically that, but on paper.
Hey, that's right! Do you think the Shogun counts as you?
Of course I do. It was never my intention to place control of Inazuma into anybody else's hands.
So then, who does that make you, here and now?
Well, I'm still me. There is no doubt about that.
So your existence isn't singular.
My existence? I think I understand. I am me. There is only one of me, but I can exist in many different forms. It's not important what form I exist in.
I mean, the camera is basically modern technology here in Genshin Impact, so...
The Shogun, for example, is one of my forms of existence. The question of whether or not she is me is not determined by any of her components.
In that case, this picture is one of your forms of existence too.
So even I, who seeks eternity, am constantly changing my form of existence. Then, how can I ask Inazuma and everyone who lives here to remain unchanging?
Human beings will always be human.
Everything I have encountered on this journey with you has been from beyond my existing sphere of knowledge. You've seen a lot of my ignorant side today. Maybe you can't tell, but all this has challenged my understanding of things.
I kind of have to wonder what kind of reports has the Raiden Shogun been giving A to look at things. Then again, A, for the last 500 years, has been meditating on eternity and leaving the day-to-day affairs to the Raiden Shogun puppet body. So,
Based on what I have seen today, I am forced to accept that Inazuma is a completely different place from the one I remember. But it would be incorrect to conclude from this that the Inazuma of today is no longer Inazuma.
right.
Both the Vision Hunt Decree and the statue of the omnipresent god were conceived as a means of bringing about eternity. But if I were really getting closer to eternity, none of this ever would have happened. Perhaps... Perhaps I've been holding on to everything too tightly.
Aww.
Sounds to Paimon like Ace figured things out. And that means that we've done a really great job as her guides.
Master Kamaji! Master Kamaji!
Ipe?
Why is it getting so noisy down there? Oh, that sounded like Ipe. What could be the matter?
Ipe? Is that someone from the Tenryou Commission?
Aha, she does know things.
Yep, let's find out what's going on.
At least she knows the members of the commissions.
The Shogun must have her reasons.
Hey, Ipe!
Ah, it's you. Huh? The almighty Shogun.
Focus.
You must be looking for my master, Kujo Kamaji? I am very sorry, he's not here at the moment. But if it pleases you, I will gladly deliver a message on your behalf.
It's okay. I'm not here to see him. We just heard you calling out, so we came to see what was going on.
You looking for him?
Yes. Master Kamaji still hasn't returned from the negotiations, and I'm starting to get worried.
Oh, this is not good.
In fairness, he does have a habit of taking long walks and coming back late. It's perfectly possible that he just found somewhere he likes and lost track of time. But for some reason, today, I'm particularly nervous.
To be fair...
Kujo Kamaji. A descendant of the Kujo clan, I presume.
Okay, please tell me you at least know who's been in charge of the Kujo clan recently. Please tell me you at least know that.
That's right. Apologies, since the head of the clan is in poor health at the moment, and Master Masahito is rarely home, Master Kamaji is currently serving as representative of the Kujo clan.
Please tell me at least one of those names you recognized.
I have heard that things are quite tumultuous with the Tenryo Commission at present. Does this have anything to do with Kujo Kamaji?
Forgive us, almighty Shogun. The Kujo clan has failed in its duty. The Kujo clan's reputation is damaged, and its power over the Tenryo Commission is in decline. Plus you, you have yet to issue a verdict on the Commission's future. So, Master Kamaji decided to enter negotiations with the Takatsukasa clan with a view of having them take over.
Surely they would be discussing something like that at their headquarters, right? Why are you looking for them here?
Actually, they decided to hold this one elsewhere. I'm a little confused as to why, to be honest, but I didn't feel it was my place to question the higher-ups.
They wanted to hold a meeting about taking over the commission, one of the 3 commissions who are in charge of Inazuma, not at their usual headquarters location for such a discussion, but somewhere else.
The meeting place is in the mountains near the Grand Narukami Shrine. I believe the Takatsukasa clan have some kind of base there.
Takatsukasa. Another familiar name. They have been faithfully serving the Kujo clan all these years?
Yes, that's why Master Kamaji decided to discuss things with them. I understand they must have had a lot of ground to cover, but still, there's no way it should have gone on this long.
Something's up.
I've searched all over the city. If he really hasn't returned yet, then...
Maybe they haven't
Yeah, I thought of that possibility too. But someone of my rank can't just go venturing into Takatsukasa clan territory like that.
Yeah, we can go check things
No,
out.
no need. I'm probably just overthinking things. Besides, if they're still at it, they'll only blame me for interrupting the negotiations. I'm only a lowly servant. But Master Kamaji and I grew up together. It'd be terrible if anything ever happened to him. I'm not as smart as Master, so I can't really share his burdens. But the last thing I'd want would be for him to come to harm when I could have done something about it.
What do you think, almighty Shogun?
Let's go see what's happening.
Yes.
With me present, they are unlikely to blame you, even if we do happen to interrupt the negotiations. Besides, this has only come about because I failed to make a timely decision. This issue started with me, and I shall be the one to finish it.
That's commitment right there.
Thank you so much, Shogun. I'll keep looking around in the meantime, too. Let me mark out the location of the base for you. I hope everything goes smoothly.
Right. Let's check out these Takatsukasa. The name was just said to me and I can't say it. Takatsukasa.
Publishing house is out.
I have to say it slowly, otherwise in case I butcher it. Right, where are we? Oh wow, that's a bit of a distance. Alright, and it's up there. Right, okay. Let's try teleporting to the Kamisato estate, see what the lay of the land is, and if need be, we can teleport up to the Grand Narukami Shrine, and then glide down if need be. Hopefully that won't be the case, but let's see what we got. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. We can probably climb that. It's not too bad. Venti, need a lift. What the hell?
heard the ballad of the treasure chest.
Chest. Empty. Good lord. Focus, Bard. Focus.
Huh? Brace yourselves.
Alright. Here we go. Enter the secret outpost. Oh boy. Hidden mountain base. Okay, level 71. I am going... It's been fun having the Raiden Shogun in here. However, I need to switch you out.
Let's jam!
Raiden, my girl. If I had Raiden Shogun up to like 80, I'd probably be bringing them along, but yeah. I really need to get everyone leveled and geared.
Whoa! Look at how well hidden this place is.
I can't think of a reason anyone would want to build a structure like this deep in the mountains.
Maybe to evade detection.
I feel something that doesn't belong here. I sense danger.
Huh?
We should proceed with caution. The Kujo clan descendant may well be in trouble.
Let's rock and roll. True. Alright, what do we have in the trial character? Hey! Nice, they've got an upgraded version of the weapon. And they've gone 4-piece noblesse. Alright, let's rock and roll. These was in practice as well, lost that.
Let's get down to business. To the ferry.
Why are there Ronin here? This is a Tenryou Commission base!
Something is not right. We must remove all those who stand in our way.
Higher. It's my lucky day. Say no more.
This is order.
Finally, No.
Chest. Loot, loot, loot.
Time to rock!
Barry.
Horn to oblivion!
It's my lucky day. Going somewhere?
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
The ferry. Finally, let's get down to business.
Yahoo!
To the ferry.
Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
I will have order.
Finally,
Feel the beat.
to the ferry.
Amp it up.
Finally,
Oh, I love it. We're ready to kick the ass off. Oh, they're over there. Hello, you two.
Let me try my...
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
Hold still. Only help me
Order
out.
guide you.
Oh, you cheeky little.
Stabilize.
Nancy, your
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Cut down.
Power cord.
I'm ready. You win. This
Stay back. I will deal with this.
Almighty Shogun!
Yep, the boss is here.
Shogun, what are you?
Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan. Explain what is going on here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we're just discussing some minor issues that have cropped up in the Tenryou Commission recently. Really, it's nothing worth the almighty Shogun worrying about.
Bull.
And these minor issues warranted the secluded location and the hiring of Ronin and Kairagi to keep guard?
Well, there's been a lot of turmoil lately.
Oh,
It was just out of security considerations, that's all.
Really?
Silence. Descendant of the Kujo clan. Your turn.
All right. I came here intending to negotiate, but it turned out all they were interested in was a written confession from the Kujo clan.
A written confession?
Yes. A statement acknowledging every crime committed by the Kujo clan since the inception of the Vision Hunt Decree, including all the recent misconduct.
All factual statements, of course. Not a single one of them fabricated.
Bull.
I can't deny that. But it also emphasizes the Takatsukasa clan's achievements throughout the document, claiming they stood steadfast all along and fought back against the crisis. These are all falsehoods.
Says who? Why, you two-faced? You're going back on everything you said.
I'm just stating the facts. I'm sure the almighty Shogun can discern the truth. All the Takatsukasa clan is trying to do is make themselves look good, so they'll be first in line to replace the Kujo clan. Why else would you push a false narrative in the written confession that paints your clan in a good light, and try to make me sign it under duress?
What are you talking about? You're not under duress, we're just negotiating here. You've completely changed your tune.
I believe I now understand the situation.
Oh boy.
Don't listen to his nonsense. I'm sure you're well aware of the major failings of the Kujo clan. Surely you, of everyone, knows. Not a single word they say can be trusted.
You are quite mistaken if you think your dispute is of any interest to me. Descendant of the Takatsukasa clan, you wish to become the new Tenryou commissioner. Do I understand this correctly?
Uh-oh, that's the face. You're boned.
Well, yes, of course. It's the eternal pursuit of everyone in the Tenryou Commission to offer our lives in service of the almighty Shogun.
Uh-huh.
Then the situation is not as complicated as you seem to have made it. After all, I am the one who appoints the Tenryou commissioner. The process is quite simple. Anyone who can beat me in a duel becomes the new commissioner.
So are we the new commissioner?
Sorry, a duel with the almighty Shogun?
The first Tenryou commissioner demonstrated his will with the blade in his hand. That is why the title has been passed down within the Kujo clan ever since. If you want me to appoint a new clan, then naturally, there must first be a new duel.
Oh, suddenly got the cold feet.
Do you not know how to wield a blade? Or do you simply doubt your abilities on account of your advanced age and declining physical condition? Here you are talking about offering your life, and yet you are too afraid to face my blade.
Well...
Well, never mind. What about one of you, then? Anyone who can defeat me, Takatsukasa or not, will be appointed the new Tenryou commissioner.
Everyone suddenly got very nervous.
Does not a single person dare to face me?
I will challenge you, almighty Shogun.
What?
Descendant of the Kujo clan. Regrettably, even if you win against me, it cannot atone for the wrongs committed under the Kujo name.
I realize that. I don't stand a chance of winning against you anyway. I know full well that the mistakes my father made ought to spell the end of the Kujo clan's legacy in the Tenryou Commission.
But...
Even when I was executing the Vision Hunt Decree, I had doubts about my father's decisions. I knew that what I was doing was wrong. But that was as far as I went. I doubted, and I ruminated. I understood the situation perfectly well, but I took no action, and I didn't save a single person. I accept the Kujo clan's decline as punishment for my deeds. I can't even say that I failed to prevent it, because in order to fail, You have to have at least tried.
To be brutally honest, for someone of your strength, there is nothing you could have done, even if you had tried.
Ow! Ooh! Are you sure you're the Electro Archon and not the Pyro Archon? Ow! Ooh! Can we get some food over here to heal this guy's wounds?
Yes.
Ooh!
I'm too weak. My father ignores me. My elder brother can't help me. And I even need Ippei to set me straight at times. It's the way it's always been. But if nothing else, then right here, right now in the Kujo clan's final hours, it is I who represent the clan, like my father before me. His duties are now mine to perform. Just as the Shogun said a forefather of mine once showed his will with his sword. Then please, let me, Kujo Kamaji, end the story of the Kujo clan in the same way that it began. This is my last chance to do something.
This is patently meaningless. But I accept. Come forward.
Okay. Yeah, I think this part's a cinematic-y thing because there's good God no way this is going to be an actual fight.
The Kujo clan's honor was forged with courage, tempered with integrity, and shines beyond life and death. Show me whether your blade can bear the weight of your name.
Ready to learn. Almighty Shogun.
Another anomaly in eternity. Nevertheless, it appears that the Kujo honor still courses through your veins.
Oh, good boy.
Kujo Kamaji is wounded. Descendants of the Takatsukasa clan, it is your responsibility to take care of him. You may not have the courage to challenge me, but I trust that you are capable of attending to a small matter such as this.
Oh!
Yes, of course. I apologize. I'm sorry. So sorry.
I had heard that the Kujo clan is no longer fit to shoulder the work of the Tenryou Commission. The search for a successor to the role of Tenryou Commissioner is indeed a matter of great urgency.
But...
However, following this duel, I have decided to postpone the Kujo clan's punishment for the time being. In the meantime, I expect the Takatsukasa clan to continue supporting the Kujo clan as before.
As you instruct, so it shall be done. We would not dare question the almighty Shogun's will.
Finally, if you still think you can copy the Fatui strategy of providing me with deceptive information to produce flaws in my judgment,
Ow!
you will see me appear once again as I have done today. Only next time, my blade will show no mercy.
Yep.
Understood. Thank you, almighty Shogun, for your wisdom and mercy.
That will do. I will have the Okuzumeshu continue the investigation from here. Come with me. Let's find a quiet place. There's something I want to talk about with you.
Yes, mum. I mean, ma'am. Oh. Oh, she gives off that kind of vibe. She's mad. It's like, oh god. She doesn't have a chanclet. She's got a freaking katana. Whew. Good lord. Or it's just Windows shaking a bit.
When it's time to deal with the situation, you're just like the Shogun. So strict.
Oh, I wish I could get this screenshot without text on it. I'm just going to take a screenshot just now all the same. Just in case. Ah! Fucking... Nope. Behave.
Oh, you think so? I thought I was rather accommodating. If it had been the Shogun, she would have decapitated Kujo Kamaji without a second thought.
Maybe that's what he was expecting.
I do believe he was prepared for that outcome. I could see it in his eyes. The Kujo clan has undergone a dramatic change from its glory days to its present decline. Kamaji is hardly a great heir to the Kujo name, but he has shown me how some things remain the same even as the world around them changes.
Another form of eternity.
I also have you to thank. The things we experienced out on the streets, and the photo you took of me, they helped me come to this realization too.
So what's next for the Kujo clan? Will they get to carry on being in charge of the Tenryu Commission?
Not a chance.
Oh.
Even if their heir was someone who showed promise, their past mistakes cannot be erased. Still, I will give them a little more time. After all, they are not the only ones who have made mistakes.
And saving this screenshot. Just gonna hold on this for a bit, just for the YouTube video screenshot thing. And resume.
The Shogun does not make mistakes. She is incapable of doing so. But I,
Puppets can
as
make
A,
mistakes, though.
would like to offer my apologies.
Aww.
I have much to contemplate in the days to come. But at least, I can now see the way ahead.
Will you rule Inazuma directly?
I think I'll leave that to the Shogun. The greatest threat to eternity is still the erosion that comes with time. As I said, the Shogun has a robust system to protect her against modification. This is because I anticipated that I myself would change over time. But I've made up my mind. So I will do what needs to be done, no matter how difficult it is. This has certainly been a memorable series of events.
Absolutely. You sorted out the Tenryu Commission, and the people in the city got to see a happy and healthy Shogun. All the awful rumors will disappear in no time. If you enjoyed your trip, we should get you out again sometime.
Next time we'll bring you some souvenirs.
No need. There's no place for such things in my life.
Bull.
Also, please stop making it sound as if I somehow need the company.
Oh, you need the company. Let's be honest here. You need the company.
Okay. I'm ready to head back now. My period of solitude will now continue, but it will not last too much longer. I will leave you humans to deal with any minor issues in the meantime.
For a being who lives centuries, define not too much longer.
Okay, see you next time! Considering a lot of what happened was pretty unexpected, things seem to have worked out surprisingly well in the end. The only thing left to do is return the past permit to Yaimiko.
Alright. And off to the Grand Narakumi Shrine. It's not so much about adaptation for her. Each god in this was basically kind of defined by a desire. Venti, aka Barbatos, is the Archon of Freedom, so Mondstadt is very free in how it handles things and all that kind of stuff. It has rules and laws, sure, but everything's kind of much more loose. Whereas Liyue is, and Morax, aka Rex Lapis, aka Zhongli, is the Archon of Contracts, I think? That's one of his titles. He's got a whole spreadsheet of them. And so Liyue is the Harbor of Contracts. Everything there is done in a contract. A is the Archon of Eternity.
See that he stays safe.
Eternity has a whole bunch of different meanings. She focused on stillness.
Miko, we're back!
Recently.
We had a great trip!
Now she's trying to figure out what eternity now means. Stillness obviously doesn't work. Everything remaining the same as a fixed point in time. That hasn't worked. So now she's trying to figure out what eternity means. What the new eternity can mean.
Did you now? Well then, you'll have to tell me all about it. How amusing. The almighty Shogun goes downtown, and suddenly she's like a wide-eyed country girl trying to find her bearings in the big city. Marvelous.
You knew that was going to happen.
What a shame I didn't get to see it for myself.
You and the Shogun enjoy teasing each other.
It's fine. She wouldn't mind. Really, she wouldn't.
I don't know whether to call bull on that or not. I mean,
So, from what you were saying, it seems that she's finally begun to comprehend what form eternity should take? That's the most important outcome of this trip. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you'd make such great progress when I lent you the pass permit.
Yeah, it seems like she's not gonna force everything to stay the same way anymore.
To put it nicely, even deities indulge in wishful thinking. To put it more bluntly, there are things that even the Seven can't do when faced with something even more powerful than themselves.
Heavenly principles.
Take a guess. Anyway, it sounds like you had a very pleasant trip and even had the chance to see A's less formal side. Next time you wish to see her, you can come and take the pass permit from me again. She would never admit to it, but she does, in fact, get quite lonely.
Yeah, we kind of
What?
figured.
But she said she doesn't need company.
Paimon, she was lying.
Because she is a god. It's not that gods don't need the company of others, just that the idea of a god having company seems indulgent to her. But you don't belong to this world. Perhaps you are just the company she needs.
And with that, the Reflections of Mortality is done. We'll be taking a look at the resumption of the main story quest tomorrow. For now, JaffaArchfiend, out.